your favorite show with your favorite host Jama Ahmed. Sports Majlis is gonna do review about match day number 2 between Leicester and West Bromwich and Tottenham versus Everton. So let's do the reviews about those two games, but I need to tell you a little thing about the whole two games last night that happened. Jamie Vardy has done it for Leicester City by scoring 2 penalties. But let's do the reviews. Let's go with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the first game that happened yesterday between Leicester and West Bromwich. The game looked dull to me, boring game, but the defense of West Bromwich and the goalkeeper of West Bromwich tried to stop Leicester City by scoring only 3 goals. But I believe the Leicester City should have scored more than 3 goals. At least they should have scored 5 to 6 goals. The reason is maybe Jamie Vardy was not on form, but he was lucky to get 2 penalty spots and he scored 2 goals and 1 penalty. He was brought down in the box. Other than that, I couldn't believe that Jamie Vardy would have scored even a single goal. He needs to improve a lot. Leicester City needs to improve a lot. On top of that, let's talk about the sensation defender that has come from Atlanta, Timothy Castagan. This Belgium defender showed his quality by keeping the clean sheet and scoring a wonderful header. The technique of that header seemed so amazing, so beautiful for the eyesight to see it. Timothy Castagan, congratulations on scoring on your debut, and we need to see more of this performance from you, and you deserve to be the man of the match according to me. But West Bromwich, I think this team will go relegated back to the first division. I don't think they will remain in the English Premier League by the next year. So this is about it about Leicester City and West Bromwich. Let's go to the second game. Let's do the review about the most important game of yesterday, which is between Everton and Tottenham. Let's start with Tottenham first. Tottenham looked like a lazy team to me without Pochettino. I believe they're feeling not inspiration to play as a team, because under Mourinho has been brought to Tottenham to make them reach the heights that even Pochettino couldn't. But the first goal is to lift any trophy, because Tottenham didn't lift any trophy up till now. They need to lift. First step is to lift any trophy, and Jose Mourinho is known as the special one, the magic one, whatever you want to call him. He is a great coach, but the issue of Mourinho was yesterday was when he taken out Dele Alli in the first half. After taking him out, Dele Alli, the team looked lost to me. They were not even playing a football. Leave at the first half. They had like chances by when Dele Alli was playing. Harry Kane had a chance. Doherty had a chance. They should have gone 2-0 in the first leg. I mean, in the first half, they should have won 2-0. But after that, when Jose Mourinho decided to take Dele Alli out, I don't know why, but the team looked lost after that. And let me tell you about the tactics of Jose Mourinho. He wanted to play like Lucas in the middle, a place where Eriksen has left. Eriksen, that player, we can talk about it all day, but Lucas has to fill those shoes. Lucas Moura, Mourinho tried to play his tactics or his mentality that to make Lucas Moura in the middle, then they can go in front by pace, and then the counter-attack would have been fulfilled and they would have scored more goals. But to be honest with you guys, Tottenham didn't look like they wanted to pressure for the ball. They looked like a little bit lost to me. They were only focusing on Son, Harry Kane, and Dele Alli. It's an 11-team football, but Tottenham needs to do that. They need to get more players which can play in the mid and to focus to get the ball up front. But Harry Kane looked lost to me. He didn't look like the player that we know that scores on debut, and the English captain, the amazing striker Harry Kane, didn't even score a single goal up till now. Let's talk about Everton. Carlos Ancelotti. Now I can see your vision. You are a legend coach, Carlos Ancelotti. Carlos Ancelotti brought 3 players, Decore, James Rodriguez and Allen. Let's start with Allen. Allen, this player was man of the match for me. Man of the match, because this player has the heart of a lion. This player was he did everything. He was getting the ball. He was the player that was playing the first pass to the forward, and he was the player that was every midfielder of Tottenham was scared of, because he was doing like a job that I think nobody else did in Everton up till now. Allen from Napoli seemed that he was worth of every single penny that Carlo Ancelotti and Everton spent. Let's talk about James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez, he wants to resurrect his career after playing for Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. So then he was like, let me go to Everton. And what a game he had. But it was not the standards of James Rodriguez that I know. But James Rodriguez was the gel for the Everton, because it was exactly what Tottenham is missing is James Rodriguez. If Tottenham had James Rodriguez, I think they would have won the game. But Everton had James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez did, and what Tottenham was missing, as I said before, James Rodriguez was the gel, and he was the one who was playing the passes, and he was the one who was looking for the forward, and he was the player that was like and looking for the wingers and all that. But James Rodriguez wants to prove himself again in the English Premier League, and what a debut and what a start. The Corey, we already know he came from Watford. The Corey is a box-to-box player. Those three in the midfield, and Carlton Lewis is a forward player that scored the goal. If this team gets together with Richardson, with Carlton Lewis, and the sensation goalkeeper Pickford was also the second man of the match after Allen to me, because he saved it and goal from Doherty and even from Harry Kane. This goalkeeper is a sensational goalkeeper which plays for England, and I believe it was a good game. It was an amazing game. Jose Mourinho, you need to do one more. Advice I have for Jose Mourinho: you need to stop whining about the referees. The referees are humans. They made mistake. Even though if we have the technology of VAR, even though if we have the technology that you think of it, the goal lining, whatever, but and the referees does make a mistake. Stop making excuses and focus on your team, the Tottenham, because you are a great coach. You need to reach. You need to make them reach the heights that Pochettino has made them reach by lifting the Champions League. No, by reaching the Champions League's final. But Jose Mourinho, you need to do a step forward by lifting the Champions League. You need to do that. You are the special one. But stop whining and make excuses. Carlo Ancelotti, hats off to you. I need to end up with this coach, because this coach is a legend coach that came. He was in Milan. He won the Premier League with Chelsea. Ancelotti, I can see your vision, and if you keep on buying players like this, you might one day win the Premier League. Hats off to you, Everton. It was a great game, and this is the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see more of this, if you want to see more of Jama Ahmed and Sports Majlis, you need to do what? Like, subscribe, and share. Jama Ahmed and Sports Majlis is out.